Welcome into another episode where we welcome baby Micah as our mother Magabone delivers a bouncing baby Micah into this world. This episode is so amazing and you are gonna learn a lot of tips because I am gonna ruin them with some amazing educational comments and some entertaining funny moment, and we are gonna be enjoying ourselves. So if you are ready, grab your Herbalife tea, yes, grab your energetic tea, and let's do this together. Now let's get straight into this video.
Where are we?
We are at the observation room. Hopefully it's today. I don't know. Okay, so the nurse just checked me, which was a very weird feeling, and I'm 1 cm dilated.
He says the nurse just checked me and it was just a weird feeling and I was just 1 centimeter. It's really a weird feeling. I remember my first day when the nurse had to check me, putting their hands under. Yeah. I was like, what? Do they have to do that? Do they have to do that? You know? She's just 1 centimeter dilated. She has a long way to go. So guys, grab your tea, relax, and let's see, and let's watch.
She did give me the option of whether I want to go home, but I think we're gonna stay. But yeah, the people here are very nice. This is the monitor, the baby's heartbeat, and my oxygen rate and my contractions. So far, very manageable.
Okay, so they gave her an option of whether she wanted to go home or she wanted to stay. I would love to go home. Yeah, I would love to go home. Yeah. Let's say first, when I didn't know anything about birth, I was really scared. I'm scared about birth, but now I'm not scared about birth again. I know that we can do a lot of things at the comfort of our homes. So I would prefer going home, Yeah. And then, as your water has not broken and you want to dilate faster and then contract faster and have your pelvic floor open faster, you can go home and have some smooth sex with your hobby to help you open up. Yes, and by the time you come back, the place is opened. You can also go home and eat some fruit like pineapples and then some dates. Yes, studies have shown that these fruits actually helps to open the cervix faster. And then also going home, you can take a long walk, you can do some squatting exercises, you can have a birthing ball, roll over, try some other positions at home that can improve your blood circulations and they can actually improve your dilation. So I would opt to go home in my next birthday when I'm asked, and I have to wait until I labor at home before going to the hospital. So this is the problem. The problem is sleeping. Yes. Lack of knowledge, my people perish. Okay. So my beautiful ladies, I have done a lot of research and studies shows that when you are in labor, fine. Rest is good. But then when you are in labor and you want to speed your dilations, you want to speed your contractions, sleeping is not advisable. Taking long walks and doing things that can naturally induce your labor is preferable. So, I don't know, but then I don't agree with her sleeping. No. Not at all.
It's my lunch.
Good. Good.
For the push today, soup.
Good.
Chicken,
She's
pork, and
eaten.
some vegetables
It's a
and
plus,
fruit.
plus, 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 plus. You know, I remember during my time when I went to the hospital, I didn't eat. I didn't eat anything throughout my contractions until labor. Even after labor, I couldn't eat anything because of the hospital. I didn't eat anything. So that is actually very good. Yeah, she eating perfect.
Very yummy. Anyway, I was told to walk around, but the pelvic pressure is very real, so I'm like waddling like a duck right now.
You see what I said? You see what I said? You know, I can be right sometimes. Most of the time, I can be 95% correct. So she has been told to walk. And that is actually what I was saying, you know? Anyway, so guys, this is just a flash. My sister went into labor and she was like, hey, Coach Eddie, I'm in labor. I need some energy. And I was like, you got your natural energy. You got your own. He said, I need more natural energy. And I was like, okay, so this is the only energy I can give you. Grab some hot tea and go inside the labor session. And do you know what? She did that and she was so energetic. She was able to push. And immediately after labor, like 2 hours after labor, she was sent back home, which was not normal. Which was not normal because all her birth, she will spend like 3 days in the hospital and then she will labor like 24 hours before she gives birth. So she took that tea and then she felt so energetic. It gave her so much energy. And then, so guys, that is a testimony for my sister who labored at the hospital. So this tea is actually for everybody, everybody. Anybody can take it. Anybody can take it. It keeps you energized and it keeps you focused, and then it keeps you on track.
So they are monitoring contractions and baby's heartbeat, and I'm given this to press every time he moves. Contractions actually like really sped up the past 45 minutes. So I would say the pain has gone from 1 upon 10 this morning to maybe like 7 now whenever I do have one, which is quite intense. I would liken it like a really bad menstrual cramp. 10 times worse than menstrual cramps.
10 times worse than menstrual cramps. That is how some women describe their contraction. Do I remember how my contractions went? Nah, it wasn't that crappy. It wasn't that crampy. No, I don't know. No. In fact, I wasn't allowed to feel the contraction. No, I was actually walking, so I didn't feel the pain. All that I was feeling was something dropping, like that. I don't know if some women feel it like that. It was like a pin, like, or a needle. That was what I was feeling. Like, I was actually walking in a hospital when I was 1 centimeter. So anytime I was walking, I felt like something is trying to come up. So like as my dilation increased, like the intensity of the thing trying to push was going higher, and it wasn't painful. Yeah, I didn't feel it wasn't painful, but then I felt that it was trying to come out. So I don't know how other women describe their contraction, but as far as I remember, that is how I remember my contraction.
Kind of bad. Yeah. Then what? They like a childbirth to like breaking 20 bones at one go. Okay, guess what? The nurse just came back after going down to the labor ward, and she says that labor is likely happening now. At the rate that I was progressing in the morning, I will likely only have to induce tonight, and then the baby will only come out tomorrow, which is Christmas Day. But it is currently 5:51 on Christmas Eve, and suddenly she comes up with my contraction report, and she's like, I think we have to go to the labor room now because you want to get an epidural. So I don't really know what this means, but I think it's happening, guys. Oh my gosh.
So I don't understand why she was given an epidural. Can somebody tell me why she should be given an epidural? She was passing through some contractions, yes, but then looking at her, she doesn't look like somebody who is feeling too much pain, because epidural actually reduces pains. That is the only thing that I know about epidural. They actually reduce pain. So I don't know why she should be given epidural. Can somebody tell me why in the comment section? Looking at her, should she be given epidural any pain reducer? Because she's filming and she's okay. She looks like she's okay. So I don't know. I'm not a nurse. I'm not a midwife, so I don't understand. Can a nurse or a midwife tell me that in the comment section, please? All right.
I just got my epidural in. Really weird. I had to curl up like a shrimp, and then local anesthesia is first administered, and that was the painful part.
So it's in fact the pain of the local anesthesia is rather painful than even the contractions she's feeling. Looking at the way she's talking, you know. So why should she be given anesthesia? Did she call for it?
And it felt like the needle was pretty thick, but it was okay. For the pain relief, I think it's worth it. And this is my din din. Oh wow! Someone's eating Western. Quite well, naturally. He really just wants to come out on Christmas Day, I guess. My gynae just popped by from her Christmas gathering. I feel so bad. And she burst my water bag and gave me some like drip to make the contractions come faster. So likely he's gonna come in like 3 hours or so. I know, it's cray. And Matt has a reclining chair here.
You see, that is why I always advocate that any woman should get a birth plan. If you want anesthesia, you should write it. If you want any pain pain relief, you should write it in your birth plan. I would want pain relief when I am in too much pain during contraction. I do not want any pain relief during contractions when I'm in labor. You know, because when you don't write these things and then you just go to the hospital, they have their procedures and they are going to go to according to their procedures. So even though she doesn't understand what they are giving her, she has gone to the hospital, she wants to deliver, and then she's passing through their procedures. So whether it's going to have effect on you or it's not going to have effect on you, they have to pass through their procedures.
Alright, take a deep breath in and push as hard as you can.
Good job.
That's right. Some more. You said you're very close already. You can do it. You can do it. Go. Some more. Yes. Well done. Yay. Yeah. Coming. Great. Okay, change your breath. One more time. And push. Yes. Good.
Wow, a very big congratulations to our mama. Even this was a bit midwife guided, doctor guided pushing, and which I did not advocate. She has done so well. I hope that she doesn't have too much perineal tears, and I wish her all the best in her endeavors. And I wish you, mama, watching in advance, A very big congratulations in advance, and I wish you the best in your next birthing experience. Now let's talk about epidurals.
Do you know that epidurals also had some side effects? Just like drugs, they do have side effects, like causing your pressure to be low, causes nausea, causes itchiness. It also makes you lose bladder control, or it makes you lose control over your bladder. That is where they have to insert some catheters in you for you to wee. And then the epidural alone cannot do all the pain relief, so they have to add other pain management, you know. And still, even if they add the pain management, you are still gonna feel some pain anyway. So why don't you feel the pain and then prevent all these side effects? That is the question. So we are discussing it. Would you rather use epidural and feel less pain and with side effects, or you would want to feel real birth pain and then do this?